And the Wild Woodman once again, and as the woodman walks down the street at times, someone will shout, "Hey, Wild Woodman, Wild Woodman, would you please show me how to make a spark come from my flint and my high carbon steel Nicholson file striker?" Stand by. Now that we have our steel and it's ready, we have a piece of flint. I don't know what kind of flint this is. It might be Georgetown, but it's a little light and a little translucent, so I'm not sure. But anyway, let's see if we can get a spark off this flint using our Nicholson file striker that has been smoothed. The teeth have been ground off the edges. It's been cut to about 2 1/4 inches. I don't like them any shorter. That 2 1/4 is what I like. A little longer is okay. Now, when we strike our piece of flint, we're actually shaving off a little bit of the metal here. Such minute pieces that when it shaves that minute pieces off, they hit the air, oxidize, and turn into a spark. Let's see if we can make it strike. What you want to do is hold your flint at about a 45-degree angle. Make sure you got a sharp edge. Rub your striker along there just to get your angle going, so you can just hit nothing but the edge on your flint. Get closer and closer and strike it harder and harder until you get a spark. Let's try it. There we go. Now, you get to, now see those sparks? Sometimes a spark actually can, you saw one lay on the thing there and burn. Sometimes a spark can actually land on your hand and actually you can feel it burn you. It won't leave a place or anything, but you can actually feel the heat. So that is how we get our spark from a flint and a steel. Let's turn our flint around. As long as we got sharp edges on that flint, we should spark. Let's try this one, this edge. Good sparks. And that's a pretty good flint too. Good sparks. Come on around. Let's turn it over. You just find a good spot on your flint and get good sparks. This one seems to have good sparks all around. Well, that one wasn't quite as good. That is. And you get used to it. The more you practice, you need to practice just getting your sparks before you try lighting your char cloth. Just practice getting your spark with plenty of flint. You should have plenty of flint. And that is the end of another Wild Woodman video, how to make a spark come from a flint and piece of steel, high carbon at that. The end